Welcome to Serpent Visionary Oracle. Woo! There is 12 piles before me. This video is going to be about the Pluto Transition into Aquarius. All house 1 to 12. It's going to be very juicy. Intro first, and there's going to be 12 timestamps. So welcome. I've been wanting to do this video for quite some time. Very juicy. As the whole astrology world has been talking about this Pluto transition from Capricorn into Aquarius. So it's taken me some time to really fill this out, meditate about it, look into my own personal chart. Well, because Pluto is very much like the tower on steroids. That planet really likes to expose, and it doesn't bullshit around it. It don't give a fuck. Instant karma, even if it needs to be. It's very much the shadow, and well, Scorpio's the ruler of Pluto. Guess who has Pluto in their piece of the pie with Scorpio? And Neptune as well. So I've got quite the party in my piece of the pie. Scorpio moon and Pluto. Let's not talk about me. So it's very much the death and rebirth of that type of a planet, and it has you face fears. It has you face it. It has it come up for you to face. It has you grow a pair. Of course, that's your choice to grow a pair or not. I mean, or you can turn in the pair you've grown for a bigger one. So I wanted to go more in depth about it and break it down into houses. So here's the thing too. I am not a professional astrologer. So I have left you links below where you can find out what generation of Pluto your chart is. And it breaks it down pretty simple. Gen X, millennium, baby boomer, so forth. But the house breakdown, I've also have an astrology link, and she's one of my favorite astrologers here. So good old Molly, man. Molly will tell you. So I have a house breakdown video for you that it is not me, but it'll help you to, for more ideas of the theme of each house and the theme in which your Pluto transition will be affecting you personally, according to the house. Now, there's a lot of things involved with your astrological chart. Of course there is. It's very intricate and unique. This is just house, just the houses, as Pluto moves in through this transition of Aquarius. So Aquarius is very explosive. It's very fast moving. It likes results. It likes action. It likes to be in it. It's the rebel. There's going to be upgrades everywhere. So that's briefly the theme of this video. 12 timestamps. And I haven't looked what's underneath this. So I will be live shuffling as well from tarot. And I think I've covered everything that I can. It's just general, of course. So let's dive in. I want to get into what's over here in the table, actually. I know this is going to be a juicy inquiry. House number 1, which is otherwise known as your rising piece of the pie, your rising sign. So it's very much the personality, the outwardness, the outward appearance, your physical body, your quick emotions, your appearance, your appearance. So it's very much personality and physical body oriented. Of course, check the link below for a more in-depth on your first house. This has an immediate effect when it's the first house. It is the first house, your first experiences. So let's see what is beneath it all, shall we? Okay. So first off, the first house here is represented by the white muerta. And it's very much like the birth. What is your Aquarius? Pluto into Aquarius transition, King of Sword. And then I have 3 oracles. What you want wants you. Ooh, juicy and come to life. Ooh. Perhaps something has been asleep in the past with the Capricorn energy. And what Pluto with Aquarius is stirring up for you is very much more than your appearance and your personality. It is time for you to rock out and shine. Rebel with Aquarius. No accident that it's the mighty Muerta here as the object. She represents, of course, the birthing out of the darkness. It also could mean birthing of an actual child. So if you're birthing a project that deals with you, where it's more outward appearance and physically oriented with you, fuck yes, this is your year, as it will come to life. Now, will it take work? Yes, it just started. Because guess what? Pluto's going to come back in retrograde in the fall just to check up on you. And then it goes direct again. Forever will be. Because the Pluto transition is a very longer process and oriented process. It really does have us grow and strengthen. But if your Pluto is in your first house, watch out, fucking world. You are ready to just bust out, be boisterous, be strong in your craft or whatever you're up to in your life. What you want wants you. This is your oracle card right here. What you want wants you. How powerful is that? And if you look at this right here, this is hallelujah. Is praise the fucking Lord. Look, you are walking on, dancing on coals here. You're shining bright. You've surrendered. You've accepted how Pluto kicked your ass within the last 4 years, I'm sure. This is a powerful year, everyone. This is your opportunity to bust out stronger than ever. You first housers, look at your King of Sword. This is a King of Sword. I'll flip the camera so you can see the images a little bit more clear. And this one said, look at this. This is what you want wants you. Okay. And then you're coming to life. So those wounds of the past where they've told you you're not pretty enough, you need to lose 10 pounds, you don't look a certain way, you don't do whatever you have not been for the particular role. That's not the case this year and all the way forward. Again, it will come back in fall to nip you in the ass and check up on you. We're gonna shuffle the tarot here and give you just a little more. But what a powerful message. The King of Swords, come on. That is like no bullshitting around. The King of Swords is a motherfucker. You don't BS this King of Swords. That means it's really serious business here. It's going to take everything you have to stand for yourself, to speak for yourself, to believe in your self-worth. That's what Pluto is coming to kick your ass about and get yourself awakened to. It's such a beautiful combo with these cards because if you're the type that have been way down on yourself, I mean, we're self-sabotagers and self-critics. I mean, we beat ourselves up the best, I think. Okay, enough. Look up is what it's saying. Look up. You're going to start to look up. You're going to go from feeling down and pulled down and weighted down with that Pluto exposed to you, like I said, especially during these last 4 years. Are you kidding me? Ew, shivers. But you have the lovely, beautiful birthing white muerta here as the object of the table. And I mean, this is just point. I don't even think the cards even want to say anymore, do you? How about one? Don't tease us like that. Thank you. See, once. So, hey, some houses are cool with who they are, right? So, along with your King of Swords is your Eight Swords. As you unbind yourself from the past, I mean, you will have more layers to unpeel, such as Pluto. But you're taking action about it. You're not giving a fuck about the past and what anybody told you. Good. Because this Eight of Swords is very unique, especially when it's come to love. So a lot will be changing for you, and more masks will come off and more will be revealed in your experience. So let's delve into the images. Let me show you these beautiful images. So here we are. The Mighty Muerta here. Okay, I'm going to scan the King of Swords. Look at how beautiful and mighty you are. Just remember, it takes a lot to become the king, okay? We just transitioned. Look at this streak of gratitude right here. I like how the light's illuminating through the middle of the table right now. And here's this beautiful card. What you want wants you. And this is what's leaving behind. This is what Pluto mostly exposed for you during these last 4 years. Here's the beautiful Eight Sword here. The masks are going to come off. Look at your castle, your dreams, your wishes. You're going forward. These phony bitches or any falling outs had to happen. It's you. All the jealous people, because this is, if your Pluto's in your first house, it's all about you and your personality and your physical appearance. Look at her. You're going to come to life. Look, it's going to all work out. You're painting a new canvas. Look at the little monkey. How cute. It's like, bitch, look at the bird over here. Like, that's right. That's right. You do you. No outer influences. Stay in that high gratitude. King of Sword energy. You've got the Muerta of the new birth. This is leaving. But look what you're charging towards. Look at that beautiful heart. I love it. House number 1. Your second house is about your values, your money-making abilities. How do you make your world comfortable? How do you spend your money? How you surround yourself with the money you spend? It's how you manifest. It's also your self-worth, your resources, your talents, your expansion of your physical senses, and your earning capacities. How are you magnetic out in that world? In this subject is how Pluto is going to be affecting. Let's go to the flip through. Okay. So we have Joni. I love Joni. She's so cool. Okay. Wow, we got the beautiful 9 cups. We also have a couple of oracle cards. Oh, Sacred Fool. Oh, this is definitely doing your own thing, stepping into more of a leadership in this second house theme. I feel maybe during the last 4 years especially, we've gotten our ass kicked about all this. I'm so glad it's changing direction, my God. But just a reminder that Pluto will go retrograde during the fall to check up on us. Even though this is a new beginning, so there's like a big eager boom to start and bold out and get big about it. But we have some chilling to do, some observing to do. Because in the past it showed you how maybe perhaps your changes or decisions weren't the best for you in this area. Oh, yeah. It may have created burdens for you. And now that'll change since the 10-1 is upside down next to the 9 of Cups. So how you create your abundance won't be so pounding the pavement and 9 to 5 and you got to work hard to bring it in. That's an old paradigm. Pluto shatters what is not supposed to be there for you. And that's old thinking if that's been going on for you. Because this is about you taking control starting this year and doing what you want without outside influences. You have had really good coaches. You've had good support here. And you will be celebrating that abundance. Look, 9 cup here in this second house. Although you've had to stand for it, though. Pluto don't come like just serving it to you in some fucking fancy ass platter just for the smile on your face. It's more like what you've endured. It's more the painful squeezing spaces we go through to get to the goodies. So you got some goodies coming. So this is all about you going, no, this is how I'm doing this now. You're going to completely have a whoomp because there has been I feel there's some saying goodbyes. There's been some departures here. And now you get to create. You want to create your own team. Maybe you're going to do a side gig. Or there's something kind of like risque that's been taboo perhaps for you that you're ready to explore that will have you bring that in to your second house theme. So again, Aquarius is very yummy and action oriented and it flows. Anything else for from the tarot? Now they want to speak with the High Priestess. 6 wand. And that's actually on top of the 10-1, which is upside down. These are all upside down, so this is all leaving. Yeah, this is all leaving. You're discovering you. You're discovering that your gut feeling, your high intuition is what's going to pay off. And not what they said, she said, he did, blah, 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 said to do. My own wisdom and gut knowledge. Let me show you your images. Okay, Joni. Here's Joan of Arc. If you don't know the story of Joan of Arc, look it up. What a leader. What a risk. Wow, you know, because that's fucking crazy what she did. Look her up. But for me, this like straight out is becoming your own leader. And that's what the Sacred Fool Oracle card is about. The sacred leader, the sacred fool, the sacred leader, the sacred fool. No more puppet on a string. You are going to do as you set out to do starting this year. It's kind of like you had this dream or some kind of light shed on you that, you know what, like you wake up. Becoming this, the High Priestess. Let me put Joni over here. No more stress. That's 10 of Wands upside down. All the burden gone. Other motherfucking phonies gone. Those are the bullshitters. The people that have fallen away. The liars. The betrayal. The stress. The disbelief. The promises that didn't come through. The non-victory. Choosing those decisions in the past because it was not influenced by your own. This is what's going to take over, and you will be experiencing this beautiful 9-cup year. Look at this. Yeah. Get in here a little deeper here. The regeneration. Look at all her beautiful cups. The regeneration of the lizard there. Was not easy to become this goddess here with them cups. But that's what your year's going to be about, second house, with Pluto and Aquarius. Yummy, yummy. So if you have Pluto in your third house, woo, what is the third house about? Like your mental abilities, how you communicate, how you inspire, what you're awakening up to as far as your communication, your triggers. Third house is really communicative, and it's about teaching, learning, immediate surroundings, information, that kind of a feel. Again, if you want to know more about your third house, the link's below. And it's paired with the black bag of charms. Which charms will be matched? We shall see. Okay, let's see. Who wants to come out and play? It won't be all of the charms. It'll just be a few. Let's see who wants to drop and join the cards today. All right, thank you. Let's put the rest in the bag. Okay. We got a heart stone in the middle. And two kind of looking like we got the claw. Ooh. And we got the knives up. And then the heart in the middle. So let's see. Ooh, 3-cup. Yummy. And the rest are oracle cards. And we also have an oracle card here called Inspiration. Beautiful. As I seen the, wow, there has been big change from last year. Let me see more from the tarot. And then I'll get into it more with the objects, the charms, the messages here. Because just like with the Three of Cups, it's so beautiful. But I feel like there was an upset last year. Definitely some departures. You may have worked, if it was like a departure within yourself, beautiful work to allow yourself those debts that came to you within the past 4 years. If your Pluto is in this third house, I feel very sad, but very free. Yeah, the Hangman. Yeah. Like there is a darkness here in the heart space here, like a mourning, like there's cattiness, there was some truth exposed, but it caused you to go forward with yourself. Like you found the inspiration during this dark time. Maybe you perhaps have a very beautiful outlet here. Because usually the Three of Cup card is so happy and celebrating and yummy, and there's some kind of sadness with this. Like maybe your circle changed, or maybe something didn't quite materialize in the past. So with this Pluto in Aquarius coming forward, I think your magic cards, the card of the bees. Like there's this honey that's dripping from this Three of Cup card that either didn't materialize or was disappointing, or some drama happened. Maybe there was a love affair. Maybe there was like some destruction here with that honey. But then it gets renewed and returns back to you in a different way. Because I see it battling it out with, if it wasn't just yourself, it was with others. It was a very trying time with relationships, which makes sense because this third house is very much about communication. So I feel like if anything was a falling out or a departure, it was a really good one for you. You may still be feeling the residuals of this as well. Well, that's going to change. You have 2 3s, by the way. It's a pretty cryptic number, but I also like it. It's a very angelic number. It's teasing me. If it had anything to do with finances as well, know that is completing, and that is also over. This is all brand new. This is all getting stirred up. That's what Aquarius does. And Pluto's like, okay, let's expose some shit. So I guess it did get exposed. So what is coming? There's so many cards. Too many cards. Come on. There we go. Tell me more about this. Okay. A little bit more here. Come on, let's talk now. Let's talk. They're so shy. What are they afraid of Pluto? This is a mighty deck, too. This deck likes to talk. But it's like, well, there's some Pluto around. You got to be careful with that dude. Plus, these cards only take 1 card, and that's it to. Okay. Ooh, very explosive. Very explosive in a good way. Okay, so you also have the 8 Wands upside down, and that's my fastest moving card in the deck. So you have been disappointed with timing in your past. Okay, it's still going to come down, still happening. It's just not in your timing. Now, if you think back, would you have really been able to handle it if it came down on that full force? Probably not. You're experiencing some kind of like, There's some sadness in that heart space. That's what I'm feeling here. And then a little bit of monies. So what Pluto and Aquarius is bringing into your third house of communication is you're going to see something renewed here. These bees are coming in with some honey. You're going to have sweetness again. I know the shit hit the fan. Oh, did it hit the fan? But you know what? You're very thankful for it, aren't you? You saw something that you've never experienced in yourself. Because the knife is, when it's been sliced open, it has you speak up. This is about speaking up. But I understand the grief, and this deserves silence and respect, what you went through. But what it's saying here, as Pluto enters with Aquarius, it will be your okay. Pluto in the fourth house. The fourth house is home, your family, home environment. How you live with others. Are you meant to live with others? How do you like your home? What creates peace? As we got the mighty amethyst, we got the biggest chunk of amethyst that's on this table. It's also your ancestry, your roots, your parents, your domestic affairs, and how you relate to your tribe, your community. It's the fourth house. So how is Pluto in Aquarius charging in? How beautiful. The Hierophant, come on. Wow. Wow. Oh, what do you feel? This is a highly spiritual message here, that you tend to your most important is your home immediately. Your body, even though it's not the chunk of pie that's your body, it's your home, but home is where what? Your heart lives. But yes, literally, you know, how you're living, who you're living with, and the Hierophant shows up, get out. Wow. Whew. And then it's paired with the amethyst. Major, major, major change of peace is coming down into your household. And it's a beautiful thing, because if you have been moving around or have had issues in your home in the past Pluto placement, or anything that had disrupted, this is union. This is spiritual awakening happening in the home. This is like a rebirth happening in this home. And it's like a number 9 here. Well, the Hierophant's a 5. That's a change. But the 9 is always like a real, like abundant number, where your home is like a very hospitable, like people want to be there, like people live there now. So if you've had disruption in the past, this is what's rushing in with Aquarius, as Pluto is exposing some truths here in this area for you. So maybe perhaps there's been past addictions or an unbalance with that type of an energy, whether it be substances, hoarding, uncleanliness, or just an overabundance, like you starting to collect anything that you notice that if you've not, is going to be exposed. What else we got here? Before here. But it seems like it's like a nice feeling of surrender, because this piece with the amethyst is definitely changing things for you. Maybe perhaps it's been go, 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 and not even being able to enjoy what you have perhaps. Whatever's getting exposed, because there's this Hierophant is like a big, he looks like a big ass Klingon, like he's like kind of spooky looking. Like, whoa, what a medicine man, like kind of intimidating here, but he's in demand that you clean up your life, is what this is about. This is a cleanup. The mighty Pluto having you clean it up in the house. Whatever maybe have disrupting, because it's like, what do you feel? Maybe you didn't have no voice you felt. Or maybe you had to kick some fools out. Or maybe you have to stand for someone you brought in to your home. Whatever the circumstance may be, let's shuffle this tarot a little bit more here. Because so far, we have the Knave of Swords upside down. So it's what's aka a page. So whatever this discord is, come on, tell us what the remedy. Oh yeah, so that's another one upside down. So there's swords. So that means there was some disagreements. Maybe you tried to go about it a certain way and it didn't work out. So Pluto's exposing you how to go this way now. You may not like it though. You're stubborn. There's a stubbornness here, but also a card of surrender. And you have two Hierophants here. You have two Hierophants here. That's a powerful message. And all of these tarot cards are upside down, which is great because it's cleansing away from you. Especially if you've had some kind of bully or somebody there telling you what to do, or a situation, it's having you say, Pluto's gonna have you clean up this house, clean up the situation, so then you have peace. Because when I see this all upside down, I'm like, holy shit, what the hell's going down in your world? 8 swords down, Hierophant down, that means your stubbornness, you're fighting that. Breakthrough. Your pride had to break down, is what this is about. With your Emperor upside down and your 7 cup upside down, your dreams were shattered because it's having you go a different way. You need to clean up something. If you think you're going to go forward and have all this or that, the spirit world is going, no, clean this up. Then the peace will come. It's going to be worth it. This is deep soul work for your home. Wow, Pluto 4th house. I don't know what's going on. Let me just breathe here, because this is like, damn. Very confronting, as Pluto is. Let me show you your images. What it looks like. But remember, the mighty beautiful amethyst is here. Ultimate of peace. Let me show you this bottom tarot row. Look at how intense this is. Everything's upside down. This is very demanding. This Hierophant right here is going to cause you to surrender with that Pluto in Aquarius. It's going to bring union where it's split. It's going to be healing for your heart space. Look, the hand is over the heart. They're surrendering. They're coming together after they split. Kind of looks like a little dickhead too. So, cabrons, stubborn. With this Hierophant upside down right here, with this 2 bottom and this one here, yeah. But look, it's going to heal and mend. When I see this particular oracle card, it always reminds me of deep medicine work and medicina, plant medicine, deep forgiveness. It looks like it's squeezing out, like it's birthing, like it looks like a stretched out fucking vagina, like birthing, like it's an animal. It's a adult face, but it takes a lot of courage to birth this one you. And you're in a shed, just like the snake that's coming out of this eyeball. Because it's asking you, what do you feel? It's time for you to speak up. You're like, what? Like you don't have say so? You don't think you have say so? Oh, this Hierophant that's coming, that's here with the Aquarius push is going to definitely get you to some peace and healing here. I don't know exactly how it's going to down, but wow. So if you want more personal reading, you know how to get in touch with me. I love the charginess of this fourth house. Doesn't he look like a Klingon? That's what I got for you. Look at how crazy he looks, man. But he's demanding clean up your life. Clean it up. Oh, I didn't even notice something. Excuse me. Thank you, Spirit. I don't usually do bottom of the deck, blah, blah, blah. But I have a tendency after I shuffle, I just leave the cards look at how crazy the cards get when I shuffle. Okay, so I don't do bottom of the deck, but I just noticed there was a card on the top. I was gonna say, wow, I want to get one more card, and I happen to look, and you get the renewal card right here of the Ace of Pentacles. Get out, and it is the cover of the box, so it is a very strong message by the Klingon force here. Not to be a dick. Forgiveness is coming. You'll see. Ace of Pentacles. Look at this. Balance between the cocks. The beautiful opening of the third eye. The sunshine. It's very balanced here. The magic of the unicorn. You are going to have a renewal here in your home. If it was the battling out with the monies, holy shit. You can't get the bigger, heavier crystal than this. It's like one of my biggest ones here. Beautiful. I love what's going down in the fourth house. Awesome. Okay, Pluto in the fifth house. How appropriate. As you got the mighty pink wand here as the object, representing what's underneath. And what is the house? The Cinco de Casa represent. This is your love life, your children, your creativity, what you birth. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Your romantic ties, which is the obvious one. It's also about your self-expression, your playfulness, what entertains you. How do you entertain others? You know, your type of social activities is your fifth house. Your love affairs, which are more of the playfulness in nature. What else is underneath here? How is your Pluto in Aquarius affecting the fifth house? Well, let's take a look. The mighty pink wand. This is a lot of fun. This is very juicy that you have a wand. Get out King of Cups as the tarot card. Oh. Ooh. Yummy. Yummy. Because you also have the Oracle card receiving. Oh boy. Wow, wow, wow. Solid. And wands are very action oriented. This is it's a pink wand. I don't know if you can actually tell. It looks just clear, but there is a pink tint. And I like the bottom of this wand because it has a nice floral. It's a cute glass piece. What is the tarot? So you do have the King of Cups here. The King of Cups here in this tarot deck, though, he's pretty groovy. He's pretty out there. So Pluto may take you for a spin, you fifth house people. He's very not traditional. He's very, I'm very creative. He likes to be noticed with the creativity more. He likes to be known more for his personality rather than what his money situation is or what he owns. But he can fool you. He can fool you. He keeps it one way outside to protect, to have the boundaries of the protection of the inside. So it seems what Aquarius is bringing into the picture is, and this is a warning here, if you do want children, it's favorable. If you don't want a child in your life, you better put a container on that shit and do something about it, because these souls are raring to go. They want to come in. There's a lot of chemistry here in this particular field. Especially with that wand staring at me. It's ready to go, but it's very playful and friendly. It doesn't say anything about commitment here. It's very non-traditional and friendly. That's the vibe I'm getting here. Because as you know, Pluto's moving in with, Aquarius. And Aquarius is very rebel and juicy and fiery for being water. It flows right. It's hot water. Hey, there's some hot water. That's what this feels like. Like if it's divine, it's divine working through. Ooh, if you have said it loud enough, it will definitely respond and come in. It's just raring to go. And you're like so nonchalant about it. Oh, I had nothing to do with it. And then like the Aquarius aspect of Pluto it's just gonna wake you up. Look, now they all explode. Let's see who landed on the table. I kid you not, you got the magical card of all cards is the Ace of Wands. I just told you this is big dick energy. It's very you got the magic card of the deck. Let me show you. It's like a joker. The magical number 5. I warned him. Yeah, I warned him. Okay, so this is a very beautiful Ace of Wands. And it's next to the Tiger card. It's, El Dios de los Tres, Tarot, Your wish is my command, in other words. Very magical year for your house. So, there's some really hot chemistry. There's some really hot sex going on. It's very explosive. It's very friendly. It's very playful and magical. These coming together, if your Pluto is in the 5th house, damn, how explosive. But it's not like how you think, because you're thinking like that person, and then you get together, and then you're just, oh my God. So there's a lot of trust here on your part that you're coming from, that you're like, I don't know about this, and then like, I don't know what it is. There's just something about it. You know, like you do that with yourself, but you're like, no, there is something about it. It's not cutesy either. It's playful, but it ain't cutesy. I see an Ace of Wands that's explosive with the Tiger, the Joker card of the deck. And it's a King. And my King Wand, you would be surprised what's underneath it all. Very beautiful what's coming towards you all. Let me show you your images. That's all you gotta see. Let me show you your images. Look at this dude. But look at this solar wave here in that plexus. You don't know the magic that's coming towards you. He looks like a frickin' mess. He don't look like no king. Well, let him fool you. You just wait. Pluto in Aquarius in your 5th house. Look at this. It's going to bring you divinity. And you're welcome. Oh, yeah. Look at you. Sipping on that magic that you've created. Look at the mighty Ace Wand. That is like one hot, sexy card. That is the big dick energy, big juicy pussy energy. It's like... It's represented with the I think it's a crocodile. Do you see it? You see it right here in the middle of it? With these two. Fire. Juicy. I say no more. You look for yourself. And if you want to know more about the juice, you can book a reading with me and we'll get into it. But this... It's like Beauty and the Beast, right? Oh, but you just caught... It's going to be so caught off guard. Oh my God, I can't wait. There's some passion that's going to come through your door. That's all I got to say. No joke. Oh, Pluto in the 6th house. Your 6th house is your work and health. Your house affects your work, your diet, your exercise routines, what energizes your physical body, your work projects, your health-related activities. This is very Mars. It's also service to others. Could be your daily activities or habits, your applied skills, your healing processes, your self-improvement routines, relationships with your coworkers, and it's also an area for pets and smaller animals, believe it or not. This is the 6th house. Let's see what's beneath it all. I like this little spike heart object. That's appropriate. First tarot card out is Justice. Oh, beautiful oracle. Another beautiful oracle. And the perfection of your life oracle card. So given that it's your work and health, wow, how beautiful. Because just straight out with this object, look how pretty it is and glistens in the sun. This is your heart. No kidding. Your heart stops. and you're no longer on this plane lest they revive you. This will be your year of health. This is you're wanting to shine and be at your best. The Justice card, one hand it's holding a brain, and then the other hand's, interestingly, a heart. Now, given there's the Sun Oracle card, like that's a big yay. And your wish, whatever you wish for yourself in this part of the pie, is definitely going to shine. I feel like you'll have more togetherness here if you've felt disconnected with others for whatever reason. And given the Justice card, maybe that had to do with legal matters affecting this piece of the pie. So with Pluto coming in Aquarius, it says the perfection of your life, and there's a nice sacred geometry here. And I think it's just really that you're okay with where you are and where you're not, but you want better and you want to excel. Because there's justice here weighing out your brain and your heart. So if you have health challenges and it's because of your work, you need a change, don't you? You're going to be supported with your actions if you want your health and or work prioritized, so where everything is shining just like this. Knowing that there's only so much you can do. Yeah, that's what I said. There's only so much you can do. Knight of Swords upside down. There's only so much you can be in the world. There's only so much energy you can exert. For whose dream? Has it been for yours? Well, let's see what else is changing. You have the Sun. So something is going to change that's exciting and happy, because I see the Sun there. I'm like, it's the Sun. It's a big yes, but it has to do with your wishes as well. Being steadfast, do you still want what you said you wanted? Let me shuffle these. Let's see, some of them fell, so let's see what's here. Is it too many, or is this enough for a storyline? Real brief. Oh, sure. Okay, it's good for a storyline. Okay. 3 Pentacles, work. 6 Swords, forward. 5 Swords, down. Awesome, moving forward. Tower, wonderful. And you have the Joker, moving in power. Okay. So, given it's the 5th house of health and monies and everything like that. Perhaps you're going to be doing something completely different for work that you don't see coming. And that's much needed. It's very much needed if it's in your health and it's affected your health. No stress, no paychecks, fucking worth it. Because you got to know, like, do they really care about you? Enough wasn't exposed for you last year, last 4 years for your work / health, or maybe without work / health. How that has changed. There's a change in work here that you don't see coming. There's a tower here where you're supported, where it needs to fall away, where it needs to go down, because what your path is ahead, what's going to be more exposed with Aquarius in your Pluto here, you 6th house people, is what you don't see coming is a beautiful journey that you're going to be supported. You think like you're going to do this alone. No way. And you got the magic card at the end. Get out. Let me show you your images. Look. Here's the Judgment card here. Look at how beautiful the heart. Yay! Look at that right there. That's like the heart and the brain. As you know, interesting that this is paired with this main card here, because this is where your real truth is your heart. You need your intellect. We need both. We need the balance. Something's going to really balance here if you got Judgment. But look how beautiful with the sun. You're going to have divine support here. Maybe you felt like you were abducted. It also looks like they've been brought down. Okay, you can come back now. And then here's this card called the Perfection of Your Life with this beautiful mandala with the forest here. Yeah, isn't that pretty? Let me show you your tarot cards. So these are the power images right here. Let me put them here. Okay, slide this on over. Knight upside down. But here comes the change right here with the Three of Pentacles, with you going forward. Six sword. You're going to be really surprised. It's going to come out of nowhere. You got the Joker or the free card. That means yes, yes, and yes. Know that this is over. This Aquarius moving you forward is taking away these battles where it didn't work out. This goes with this upside down card and the Tower to get you to the magic. So if you go through a little bit more here, know that that's what justice is about. Justice comes with Tower so it can clean up, so it can pave the way for the magic right here. Because look. I mean, if you want to know more, just book a reading with me. This is really fascinating. Very juicy spread. Because, wow. There's more explosiveness to come your way. But it's going to lead to magic. You'll see. This is divinely guided. It's divinely partnered. You are supported. Look at the beautiful sun. This is your wish is my command. Your wish is granted. Everything is so yummy. What a beautiful sixth house. It's Pluto in the seventh house. It's the house of marriage, your professional partnerships. How appropriate. It's the bag of dicks that's paired with this pile. And it's not like I'm an astrologer, like I knew each house like beforehand. I just did it random. But I mean, I get them jumbled. So I do know what each house is. I just kind of, from the 5 to the 9, I get them a little jumbled. Oh my God. So it's also the most intimate type relationships as well. It could be those hidden clandestine ones. It's like public relations, one-on-one exchanges, your social awareness, who your tribe is and who the enemies are, justice, your companions, your closest friendships, and your open enemies. I mean, this is like the 7th house is very chargy. Let's see what's beneath this one all, shall we? Well, okay. Strength card. And there's some oracle cards here. Shock of the new. How appropriate. Shock of the new. With the bag of dicks, okay? So, I think they all want to stay in here. I might let them loose, but you know the term bag of dicks is really funny. Oh, appropriate. Oh, snap. Let's see which color comes out. So which color would like to be represented? And then it'll give me a little bit more of a meeting and guidance here. Let's just pick one, shall we? Great. Oh, it's the pink one. That's also very playful. We're getting a little bit more playfulness this year. There's a lot of playfulness in almost every house, some kind of form of playfulness, or like taking some edge off because it's been so edgy-ish. Okay, let's see some tarot to match this. If it was in this area of, you know, intimate partnerships, like lovers, if you've been clear of that, it was a good thing to let and depart from that past as renewals coming there. Oh, let's see this card. These add the juiciness. As there's something being tamed, because you get the Strength card here. Like you've worked through some things in this partnership house. Mostly with the self, I would say. Knowing who your tribe is, very important to you. And more clarity is coming in that department as Aquarius speeds things up and gets things going. So, I think there's going to just be an absolute renewal here. Because these are cards in action. Where it may have seen in the past that things were burdensome. Like they weighed heavy in this department here of the theme. Like Pluto with the Capricorn in this house was just really demanding and really pressed on you. And now with Aquarius coming, it's freeing everything up because you have the Wheel of Fortune here. And that's so much fun, the Wheel of Fortune. Sure is. This Wheel of Fortune's really fun and celebrating and going on adventure and taking risks and with like no care of the past involved. It's completely erased. That whole thing of having that heaviness in this theme of the 7th house was really exhausting and overwhelming for you. So that you're renewed with the shock of the new here is so relieving. It's so celebrating. It's so juicy. It's so party. It's so getting together with people you've missed. Getting together with the new. Getting together with a new partner. Sexually, perhaps. There's the pink the pink deck's like pointing to the renewal of that, actually. And then the Wheel of Fortune's really fun. It's very Vegas on top, like very like, woohoo, let's just take off and do it. And let's go to this festival. Let's just do it. Like you have a lot more freedom with this Aquarius coming into this Pluto. Like you've been very working very deeply in, for you, those of you that have the 7th house. And then if you have a Scorpion moon and Neptune with it, oh, that'd be me. Okay. Actually, it's been very fun to explore because I have Neptune with Pluto and the Scorpio moon, which Pluto is what? Is the Scorpio is the ruler. Okay, so we have a beautiful Wheel of Fortune with the unicorn and magical. Like we don't see what's coming, us 7-housers, where Pluto is residing in our chart. We become mighty and we become strong, though. It kicked our ass. But you know what? We've learned in the 7th house here to not be so forceful, to be more humbled and surrendering here, to know, like, we know our source. We got in touch with the power, getting our ass kicked last 4 years especially. So much love and much magic and much like be wowed. Be wowed. Let me show you the images. Be wowed. Because look, here we are with strength. Well, we've trained. We've got these beasts tamed. And she's like, no effort here. I'm just walking these beasts. They do as I say, click, zap, period. And this is like the surrendering, the renewal, the burying of the past completely. Knowing who tribe is now. We know who tribe is. Knowing that the burdens are leaving now. And when we have the strength to endure, basically here. And here's the shock of the new, paired with the Wheel of Fortune. Isn't that a crazy Wheel of Fortune? I mean, let me see if I can zoom in on the bottom of this card. This is crazy. Like, look at the imagery and the intricate detail of the artwork here. Look at this little fool right here. Look at this little demon coming in. Look at this magic. This is like serpent energy. Lots of passion coming in. Lots of magic. It's gonna come in as if it hasn't started by the time you see this. Oh boy. But just remember, Pluto is retrograding during the fall, so keep that in mind. I want to know what this is about further. If you're in the 7th house, schedule reading one-on-one with me. This is juicy. Beautiful. I like what's going on in the 7th house. Pluto in the 8th house. Your 8th house is the area of sex, death, joint resources, emotional transformation, any strong sexual, sensual, chemistry type vibes. It's very juicy in that department in this 8th house, but it's also building wealth. It's the things of value that also may come from others, like inheritances and resources and wills, but it's very sexual, death and rebirth, regeneration oriented, like insurance and taxes and fundamental type transformation as well. And this is the house of Scorpio and Pluto even. So let's see what's underneath it all. So it starts off with this purple bag, which has a white feather in it. And it's like a nice soft tissue bag. And what's wrapped inside is protected. What is protected here is it has a smoky quartz bracelet, a lot of clear quartz. There's a charm in the middle that says, "You are always in my heart." Interesting. It has another little feather in here. So it's kind of like it's like a spell type bag or travel bag or talisman for someone that you hold very, very dear. I haven't seen this object come onto the table in quite some time. So it's someone that you hold very, very dear, which is interesting. It's in this, you know, appropriately 8th house. Because it could be like someone that has passed as well. But I'm going to save it here in the corner so you can see when I flip the camera, you can look what's inside the bag. First tarot card is the Four of Pentacles. Wow, something new here too. Oh, beautiful. Oracle card, in the world, not of the world. Beautiful. There's deep connection card here for Pentacle. So here right off there's a decision that's coming towards this 8th house theme and vibe, where it's going to be like it's going to weigh on you the value of, you know what, this is money, but this is of more value that I cannot put money on or towards. And it could be towards this sacred bag of someone that you hold very dear. It's interesting, it says, in the world, not of the world. And there's a shaman card in the middle, like an oracle card, where someone's looking down on a reflection, like someone's seeking. And this person reminds him, you know, it's not always about the monies and what you own or what that other person is worth money-wise or what they own. There's like a value that is changing here for this 8th house with Aquarius. It's breaking up like a traditional a traditional type of way or a traditional type of a connection, like a traditional marriage, opposed to a true deep partnership that has nothing to do with the legality of the marriage, but the vibe is there of the connection. Let me add tarot, because it's in the world, not of the world. A different mindset here on monies and the themes of the 8. As Aquarius is setting you free from the bind of having it so like very old paradigm of the world where you got to work and hard and you can't do what you love, and this is very much like going a completely different direction because the 7 of Swords is down. It's kind of like, yeah, well, that didn't work for me. It's kind of like being lied to. Exactly, because it's like the devil's upside down here with the 7 sword, and it's very much like that. I had an experience like that in life where I was offered the world. And I said no, not because I was afraid. It's because it was of the world, not from my heart. And my choice was good. There was other factors involved. Because next to this 7 sword here for this vibe is the 5 of cup. This 5 of cup is not the traditional 5 of cup in the tarot. There's something to be said about seeing other types of value that's not like money. In fact, money is going to change anyhow. The systems of money, technology, that's what this whole Pluto drive is as well into Aquarius. It's going to drive us into like technology on steroids, I hear. So what's next is the 10 of Wands down. That's the leaving of your burdens. Your 6 Pentacle, that's down. That's going to change. Exactly. There's something about your monies that's changing here. A different mindset. A simplicity. When you're not in the world and not of the world, you're in simplicity. You go a completely different direction. You leave something behind. You have the Hermit upside down. You have that wisdom of in the world, not of the world. You got that. So what you're doing with it is you're choosing something more simplistic, more spiritual, more of who you are truly, and you will thrive. If you choose to keep going, working for the man, working for the paycheck, that's where your obstacle is going to be with Pluto in this house with Aquarius. Now, it's supposed to say something about the sex. Well, there is a more juiciness wanted in your sexual life as well. Well, it's all, when I see cups, it's all of it. It's like having it all when it's represented by cups. Because there's wands here upside down. So that means that you may have several options, not just one. Now, if you are someone that, you're partnered with, well, then it just gets stronger. Is what this looks like. Like the defenses come down. Like no more money arguments. You make things more simplistic, more spiritual, a new outlook on things. You've done your homework, you've paid your dues, your intellect on this whole subject's fine. You don't need to be told. But then Pluto comes over here and says, well, I got a little twist for you. It's not from the world as you know it. Just saying. So you will be having some beautiful decisions ahead of you. Let me show you your images. With the image of the 4 Pentacle. Because look at what's in the bag. I'm going to show you what's in the bag. So this is the white soft protection of something that's very, very dear to you. very dear to you. Very dear to you. And you've sought and seek. It's going to cause you to really seek in this theme, in this house, sexually especially, money-wise, in the world, not of the world. And that's a very sensual and sexual card. Maybe perhaps you'll go to the next level with yourself and let it go. Maybe perhaps you'll have 10 orgasms in one sitting instead of one. Something here is increasing, but also with monies here. And so that's upside down. Yay, bye. This one is really nice. I want to zoom in on this one, the power card. That's a stud. Also can signify a fucking badass lover, a beautiful companion, a friend, someone you can confide in. Remember, this is 5 cup is not the traditional Rider-Waite cup. This is different. Look at the imagery and the partnership and the rebirth and the beautiful rainbow. The stud is very phallic. But there's also the lotus, which is very feminine oriented, very romantic with the roses. But there's this one in particular coming in. 10-1 upside down, and we're burdens, but it's very fiery. I see a nice partnership in here. The money's going to change, different resources, different mindset, a different way. But look, it's going to go simplistic. Want to know more in detail, book a reading with me. I'd love to expand on this. Beautiful on the 8th house. Very nice. Okay, 9th house. This is Pluto in the 9th house. What is the 9th house about? Your philosophy, your faith, your beliefs, your long distance traveling, your views on other cultures, religions, your expansion, your travels, your higher knowledge and education, your wisdom. I mean, law, viewpoints, spiritual quests, like a broaden of your horizons. It's a very interesting house as you get the Alice in Wonderland travel bottle. Speaking of, what will your Pluto activate as it comes into Aquarius? Let's find out, shall we? Interesting. This is travel. I'm just getting blown away by the objects and the card theme house pairing. This is the travel bottle. This is mind expansion. This is plant medicines. This is going away. This is like deep travel, this is really traveling, as Alice is here with the heart quartz, clear quartz. These are my seekers. I love this object. Ooh, 6 of Cups. Oh, that is a seeker card right there. Followed by going beyond normal. No kidding. These are people that do not do the normal. Not when you get an Alice in Wonderland travel bottle like that. Psychonauts. Or people wonder about you, like, how does she pull that off? How does he pull that off? Because you created and you know your source. Something's happened since last year where you really do know your source. You have an amazing ability to recreate out of what you have. Very resourceful vibes. especially with the Six of Cups as the tarot card here, more tarot right here. But with your Six of Cups here, it's like you're really grateful for what you have, but what magic can I turn into what I do have for maybe bringing in monies, bringing in resources? You're very like you're very creative in the resources department of having that come in for you, like how you manifest and create abundance for yourself. Oh, no kidding. You have the Hermit, the 10 Pentacles, the Moon upside down, the 9 of Pentacles upside down. So like I said, you're very resourceful. Like your vibe here with this going forward, like it's like the Chariot for you. You're like, you know, no one's going to tell me no. And you find this resourcefulness to go forward with whatever comes at you, with what you have. No one stops you. No one stops you. You're real go-getters. This 9th house with moving into Aquarius, that's what gives you the spark. So whoever you are now, if you haven't noticed that you've been going forward in this area already, you're going to even go even more so. Because you're the Hermit. You find ways. You go within, you find ways. The abundance comes in. Repeat. You don't let the emotions stop you. You don't let circumstances stop you. You don't let shit stop you. You've grown a pair. So far, out of all the houses, this is the one that's grown a really big, thick pair. You don't believe me? Come at me. And you do it very humbly, you know, because you know what it is to have opposite and go through opposite. And for you, you 9th house people, you really are or have found acceptance within yourself. It's a really good vibe considering it's Pluto, which exposes things. Guess what it's trying to say is that the circumstance, the past that you would have been the opposite of this, you went through that. And now you're just even more so. You're very, very resourceful. Very resourceful. Let me show you the tarot. Here's the Hermit with the 10 Pentacles. And you let nobody knock you down. No one tells you nothing about your abundance. You're like, that's not my route. That's not my reality. Thanks for sharing. Because you know why? I go beyond the normal. You really create a fantastic home. No matter what it looks like, no matter what it doesn't look like. You are always blessed. You 9th house in Pluto's. This year, shining even more. You're already going, where am I going to go next? Look, calm, see. Very creative people here in the 9th house in this theme. I even like the expression on the Hermit, who is Ganesh, remover of the obstacles. So whatever obstacles come opposing you in this 9th house themes, you always come out big and shining. Especially this year. You're my psychonauts. You're my seekers. You take chances. You like to travel. Mind expansion even. You may even want to do plant medicines. There's a little mushroom there. I love the vibe here. Ninth housers. Salud. This is beautiful. Much love and abundance. If you want to share some of your abundance, book a reading with me. We have fun. But beautiful, yes, beautiful stuff. Just awesome, awesome message. Which describes your career, your reputation, your goals. Like a fame, fortune type thing. You're like, you thrive for your life's purpose. You care about your reputation. You know, it's how you feel about authority, your ambition, your profession, you know, the public eye, social recognition. Interesting, there's a mask here. I don't know what Pluto's going to be exposing here with the Aquarius, but damn. There's a mask here. So let's check this out, shall we? And of course, please look on the link below for, you know, really in-depth description on the houses, please. I'm just giving you like the general, all right? I'm not an astrologer. But just like the overall general theme here, okay? So let's dive into your career and reputation. Wow, I wonder what this mask is about. Wow. Damn. 10 of Wands right off the bat. I see. Oh, yeah, that was upside down though. Oh, trust yourself. Yeah. I guess for the 10th housers, it's been very not easy to look inside. I mean, right off the bat, you have 10 wands, and there's been a lot of 10 wands on the table. You're not the only one. So, given it's this theme, you're beyond exhausted, and you've been done for quite some time. But you don't see the new beginning. I mean, it's kind of like looking in the wrong place. Not that there's wrong, but looking in a direction where if you haven't gotten the message by this time, this Pluto, which exposes everything in Aquarius, is going to have you move to that direction where you trust yourself, obviously, and that your mask comes off about what's been preventing you from going forward, because it's exposing, right? Pluto exposes. And it just seems like you've been butting heads like against the wall. Yeah, it's double. Now it's the 10 of Swords here. Is this too many cards? Oh, fuck it. Let's just go for it. It's what's on the table. Let me pause to open the third eye. This is going to be good. So below the 10 wand card is the 10 of Swords. No kidding, you're exhausted, done, beyond anxiety, beyond the burdens, beyond. Go, go, go. I can go on. You have the Death card upside down. You have Knight of Cups, Two of Cups, Eight of Pentacles upside down, Five of Wands upside down. Okay, this is an interesting story, given your theme of the 10th house of career reputation. Okay, so I get you're done. Everybody knows you're done. Last 4 years done in this department with Pluto being in Capricorn. So what is it going to open up and drive you forward? What's coming at you here is the Knight of Cups. You will have a spark. Because there's a Two of Cups here next to it. And in this Two of Cups, there's a Sacred Heart. On one cup, there's nothing on the cup, and then the other cup, there's a sun. And it is upright. There is a new direction here of going towards your monies, career, and your rep. You can't do anything about your past. It's so beyond done. I don't even know why you want to go to your past. I'm getting a headache. Just the death card's like, if you didn't learn already, goddamn, what is it going to take for you to get it, Pluto? So it's going to be more about trusting in yourself. You have a tendency to be really worried and figuring it out, and it's always in your mind, and oh God, it's so heady. You're really going to need, what Pluto's going to do is it's going to kick your ass in Aquarius, where it's going to start giving you the message like, look, it's not outside yourself. You're the love of your life. You expect this and that to come. Your mask has to come up, and be truthful to yourself first. Grow some. There was another pile that grew some back there, and like, damn, they like big grew some. Like, you have a pair already. That's how come you've endured all of this. Because if you didn't have a pair already, you'd be done like in a mental hospital and wouldn't be listening to this. Like, for real, checked in, psych meds, IV, the whole bit. It's that heavy duty here. With the 10th house, oh my God, it came down on you. So the renewal here is you're going to have this spark of, you're going to be in action. Something's going to light you up. What? Yourself. Yourself's going to light you up. You got to make that change. Maybe you need to quit where you're at, or maybe it's like a whole different environment. You're going to look up and see something completely uniquely different. First about yourself, then about the world above and your opportunities. There is some masks that have to come off, including your own in not telling the truth about certain things here. Ouch. More ouch. This upright depicts someone really working and yummy and oh, the rose, oh, passionate. This is upside down. You're done, had it, closed for business, or I'm going to chop off your head. Ouch. Ouch. But yay. That death card's upside down even. This. Bye. Bye. This. That's an 8 cup upside down. Bye. How beautiful. 5-1 upside down. Yay. All that you've been done with. Oh. Is going to come down to this is your magic. With the Aquarius coming in, this is the magic you're going to be experiencing yourself. Is going to set your freedom. Look, the birds are messages, opportunities. There's rebirth. There's slowing down to listen. There's your warrior stripes. Good job. Fuck yes. With Pluto and Aquarius moving forward. Kitty. The regeneration of the lizards. Look, this pal right here giving you the heads up and the cheesemas. Oh, you got your VIPs. All right? You have people on your back, okay? You're not alone. Although this journey is not about anybody on the outside. But you do have a 2 cup, and I think this has more of a relationship of your own damn sacred heart because you got the King of Cup here. Also could signify maybe someone's coming in, huh? I don't know. Could be. Could be. But because his career and reputation, you know, and it has some partnership power, of course, you know. I'm not saying love isn't all, love is all force. It can be in any piece of this pie. I'm just saying. These are your power cards. I love the vibe of the 10th house. It's been tough. Look at your warrior stripes though, 10th house. Look, look at the cat. Stunning. Stunning, stunning, stunning. Salud. Salud. Stunning. Just look at that. Beautiful. I'm so proud of you. Leave that shit behind. 11th house. Pluto in 11th house. Oof, I gotta breathe for this one. Wow. This is your friends, your aspirations, your associations with groups, organizations, like your support, how you're heard, who you're going to work well together for like a cause, you know, or like, you know, an organization. Yeah, it's like really your involvement with things is the energy of the 11th house. Networking with like-minded people, that kind of thing. Like your more longer goals, longer term goals and objectives, and like a very group oriented though, clubs, organizations, that kind of thing. It's even science and technology a little, you know? So that's the 11th house. It's a little like on the heady side. So let's see what this is about. Now, given this is like describes the friends and the aspirations, I think what has possibly could have happened last year, there was a lot of battling it out with connections. For some of you, you may have had a passing with connections. And if you're in this house, if Pluto is in your 11th house, you did take it very, very hard. I mean, who does it? We don't go, yay. I mean, you know, not even with enemies. We have this like respect for the mortality at times, you know, even with people we didn't like care for. We still like don't wish bad. This is an interesting subject that interesting object I'm holding in my hand about this. Because this is a person that did pass and did not have a voice at the end of her life to say so. But she's free. And her path and choices may have not been the best, but when you don't have a voice to say that otherwise at the time, it feels very dark and disempowering. So this is about going forward with a very big, bold vision. If you felt dead in the theme of this house that it represents, like dead, disconnected, departure from people, maybe not feeling supported, like especially if they were people that supported you deeply or were a mentor or just a very close individual that you really held very dearly. Maybe it was someone that you felt like you couldn't do anything about. That's enough right there. Lots of interesting situations it could be. especially with this theme of this house. But with Aquarius moving in, there's a big, bold vision. There's a number 15. I've been seeing lots of bees and honey and juicy and love coming in for people. No, regardless of what house it represents. But done tenderly. You've been through much shock, I think, and trauma of last 4 years in this house of yours with friends and acquaintances, or having to go away, not wanting to. It's just a lot of heartfelt, lots of transitioning with the relationships and what it's bringing you now. This yumminess. There's a King of Cups here, and he's really fun. And 2 of Cups. Hello. Something's going to get renewed and replenished, but someone that is not forceful and not aggressive and very dear to you. Like it's going to be a whole other world. Like, what? You mean there's no one that's going to oppose me and argue with me or judge me, or like it's a whole new different softness and beingness with people. You have the guy of the cup, the god of the cup, I say. This King of Cup is really cool. He's very, look at me. I am here to sweep you off your feet. I am here to take care of you. I am here to nurture you. There is no struggle of your past. You need a voice. You need something. It's very being, it's like the relief of actually being supported and heard. No more battling. Like, how about it, Aquarius? Moving us forward in our love here for others. I think that's all it's saying. Like, we're going forward, like you're going to be shining more for others, being from the losses or departures and changes of the last 4 years, especially. Because when Pluto comes to the end, it's like, motherfucker, I want to win. And it's like, it's a ball buster. It's not fun. It's not a fun planet. Although, when it exposes something, it can be, depending on what it exposes. And if you're doing your work, and it's all like, because that's what he's there for, the planet, to do your work and expose. And if you sow heat and, oh, well, he's got rewards. He's got some celebration. Hey, these houses have had love and celebration with houses that don't even have to do with that, but that's the vibe that it's bringing in. That's the Aquarius bringing it in. So let me show you your images, as it's like, it's got a funky vibe, and it is really putting death away. Look, you're gonna take that off, and you'll have say so. You'll be supported. Look at David up there. He comes to abduct you. What is he going to abduct you in? He's going to say, see ya, and he's going to move you into this portal with the big, bold vision here. Look, he's going to come. Look, you're going to like have this renewal, like you're supported, you're loved, you're nurtured, you're blanketed. Big, bold, new beginning. You will be treated sensitively as needed. And look at who the King of Cup is. Ay, romantic. Oh. 2 of Cups, say no more. Although, this is upside down. So, if you've had the past of not being supported, not having, he's coming to change that. Because see, this brought you this. This is the top row right in here. It's going to wash this away. Because this is a very going forward vibe. This Aquarius coming into Pluto is a very forward vibe. Very forward. as Pluto is when he's exposing someone. You'd like more on the subject? You have my info below. Love to do a reading for you. Pluto's in 12th house. What is the 12th house? It's more about your unconscious and your past. You know, like that love carried over from a past life, perhaps. Like anything that was like you want. That's like what you want subconsciously to change. Like behind the scenes, like the confinement, the institutions, the intuitions, and the imagination all enmesh. Like you like to really have that self-deception and illusion. You like to expose that. Like you like to go, this is the 12th house is like going deep in these levels of consciousness that people don't explore. It's like do the footwork and let go of the outcome. It's a very interesting weirdo house to me. I don't know. 12th house is like an interesting home. So let's see what's in here if your Pluto is in the 12th house. Expand with you. Out of all the houses, that's where the most disconnected one is for me, is the 12th. Maybe I don't have anything in my 12th. I don't think so in my chart. But it's very Mama Bear. This is the Mama Bear stone. Very grounded, very home, very wheel. The wheel. Oh, new direction. Free from judgment, free to love. And you know what else I think of this like 12th house in a way is like ancestors. Because you've got the bear stone, the mama bear, your cave, you're going within. Even your oracle card is like that. So if your 12th house is going to really like wake up, like if you have been raised in old paradigms, you're going to break the chains of those. Because when Aquarius comes, it's rebel. I like Aquarius. And then he hooks up with Pluto, exposing all that old paradigm. Like, you know what this reminds me of? This free from judgment, free to love is transgendered or gay, or even something as simple, not simple, but what people get crazy over, like interracial. Anything that's pissing people off and triggering them. Aquarius and Pluto's gonna come and kick their ass. The ones with all the stigma, the judgments. Pluto and Aquarius is gonna go like this to them. Because they're coming after Mama Bear. Not after being in the cave that we have been experiencing the last 4 years, Pluto being in that Capricorn position. Because look, you're the King of Pentacles is showing up for you. The Knight of Wands is upside down and the Four of Swords prevails. You will get the rest and the peace from breaking the chains of these past ancestry beliefs that don't work. When you have the wheel, it's not even called the Wheel of Fortune, it's called the Wheel. And there's all these like David Bowies in it. Oh, it's so awesome. And it's really like you're going to stir things up. It's kind of like if you're the black sheep of the family, that saying, you're going to become like the brightest sheep in the family that they've ever seen, ever. Regardless if they're for you. This is the don't give a fuck portion of the Pluto. It's driving you to go deeper and bigger in your whole foundation. That means your monies, your temple, your body, everything. It's going to cause you to take very big chances. Go against the grain. At first it won't be easy. It never is. Just because like Pluto transitions, it's just the beginning. It's never easy. We're just birthed this. But boy, oh boy, is it going to melt people's heart spaces in the ancestor world when you start breaking those chains of whatever those old paradigms have been in your particular line that you've agreed to break. The King of Pentacles in this deck is very referenced. You're going to be looked up upon. So if you're in this 12th house, there's going to be a demand for you at first. But in your work and your perseverance, you'll have the rest you need. You'll have the ancestors for you, and you'll experience them like they're there. Not a concept like, oh, I have a guardian and they're watching me, and oh, you know, my dad. Yeah, no, my dad comes to see me and talks to me a lot. And then sometimes the presence is very strong, or without a doubt, oh, that's who it is here. Like that. It's not really, I don't know, because you have to do, to me, the feel here is also opening up psychicness, your spiritual gifts, this for cleaning up the ancestry line, because we're all like that. We all have unique gifts. I'm not just talking spiritual gifts like if you're psychic or in a medium. I mean gifts, period. Whatever your gift is, you 12th house Pluto's in 12th house, whatever your gift is really going to be shown to you. This energy of Aquarius moving in, like no doubt, you're going to know. It will be exposed. Again, that's what Pluto does. It exposes. This is like, I have a whole new perspective on the 12th house because of you. I really like sitting in this. You know, I always tell people when I'm doing readings and I sit with the particular pile, like I'll be doing a pick a pile or just an area or a cards, and I don't want to leave. Wow. It's because it's nice. It's a very nice, and it's everything. But you'll be set free most of all in this thing, this area. Let me show you your images. First off, we start in with the Mama Bear stone. It was flipped over this way because this way it kind of looks like a heart. Very grounding, brown's grounding and royal, and you've earned your stripes. And then it's like I wanted to show you the Mama Bear. I think she came from a gift shop in Yosemite. I'm not sure. I love her. Very grounding, very ancestor, very home. Look at the Wheel of Fortune here. Look at all the David Bowies. Look at that. Look, he's on top. Ah! I love this wheel card. Get out. See how you are thinking. I really like this. This is like, look at how it like connects into the card. I love cards because then it like fits with the piece of the puzzle. It's very dreamy. But this is the free from judgment, free to love. Break those chains, 12th house. And here's the tarot images right here. Look at how beautiful this King of Pentacles is. Knight of Wands upside down. And then the Four Sword. I really like the RIP they put, like, because that really does signify the ancestor vibe that I was picking up on. And if you want to go deeper, you can always schedule a one-on-one reading with me. It was so beautiful to tap into the 12th house. That's what I got for you. Salud. Wow. That was quite the inquiry and tap in. Please let me know and comment. I'm not a professional astrologer. I left links to give you a more than generalization that I provided on your video timestamp from a professional astrologer who I feel I like her page. I like her vibe of astrology. So there's that. And also the generational vibe of Pluto is very interesting to look up. So you know the Pluto placement in your chart. All you need to do is find out your house, which you can go online, astrology.com, like free astrology chart. But you do need to know your time of birth is very important. Where you were born definitely helps. Okay. And basically, I think you can get free charts pretty fairly easy. But I've been wanting to do this video, so thank you for watching. And you know all the info down below to schedule a reading with me one-on-one. Stay tuned for further episodes of Animal Clinic, where I tap into the animal aspect of tarot and readings. I have a nice February video coming up, because if you think this whole Pluto transitioning into Aquarius is something, February is going to be a little chargy, everybody, because it's going to be a good one. Also, I'll probably add an astrology link as well. I just tap into the card aspect of things. Whether it matches the astrology, what they say, I don't know. So if you're an astrologer, let me know. And it's just what I just read what's here. I'll be back with another interesting video. But this tap in, I really enjoyed. And you can tell I don't edit the lighting when I do the videos, and you can tell this took some time. I didn't take a break. I sat here and went through house 1 through 12 and didn't take a break. I just plowed through because I was that excited about finding out what's beneath it all, especially with the objects. Now, I do know all my houses. I just get them a little mixed up when it comes from the 5 through the 9. I don't know what it is. It's also that one quadrant piece, you know, that's that 6 to the 9 thing. Like, oh man, because that's where all my all the juicy stuff in my chart is. So anyways, I'll see you soon, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll be back soon. It's time for a break now. And you know I'm going to recharge this third eye. You know how I love recharging the third eye. See you later.